In the last 15 years, portfolio management services, which is widely now known as PMS, has been fairly popular with the HNI and the large family offices. PMS has been used mainly for the personalized and customized services or the needs of the large HNI and family offices to achieve their wealth creation goals. One of the most important things with PMS is a lot of flexibility that it offers as compared to the mutual funds or some of the other well-known investment products. Under the PMS, SEBI allows three kinds of services. One is discretionary portfolio management, second is the non-discretionary, and third is the advisory. Under the discretionary portfolio management, the portfolio manager has the full discretion to decide not only what to buy and what to sell, but also when to buy and when to sell, which means that as compared to the mutual funds, PMS have a huge flexibility in terms of not investing when they feel that the markets are not it's not an appropriate time. In the non-discretionary PMS, the consent has to be taken from the investor by the portfolio manager before investing, but the assets always are under control of the portfolio manager. Under the advisory services, which is largely used by the family offices and which has been the latest trend by some of the family offices adopting or asking for this kind of services, under that service, the advisory services is basically about the portfolio manager giving a non-binding advice to the investor. The investors then could decide as per their profile and as per their risk appetite whether they would like to go ahead for the investments or not. Under advisory services, the assets also are not under the control of portfolio manager. The portfolio manager's responsibility only lies up to the point of advising. Whether to accept that advice or not is completely a discretion of the investor. Overall, the portfolio management services as an industry has grown quite well in the last 15 years. As of today, the assets would be close to nearly rupees 40 or 1000 crores. At MK, also we've been doing our portfolio management services for nearly now 10 to 12 years. At MK Investment Managers, which is the asset management arm of MK Global and a SEBI registered portfolio manager, our vision is creating wealth in Indian equities for our investors worldwide. And our mission is through a knowledge-driven asset management company, conventional and smart investment strategies, highest level of integrity and transparency, and customer caring. We have a very strong philosophy of investing for long term. We typically like to invest with the perspective of at least 2, 3, 4 years. We are always trying to get absolute returns for our investors. We also would like to beat the benchmark indices, but our primary objective is always to have absolute returns. We are never shy of staying in cash if we feel that the valuations are not right. We are always waiting for the right purchase price in the right businesses. At MK, we have a very strong process, a very strong investment process that we very diligently follow for each and every investments that we do. We have created a proprietary module called Equal Risk, MK Qualitative Risk Analysis, where we evaluate companies on various parameters of management integrity, management capability, distribution of wealth to minority shareholders, liquidity, and information to the shareholders. We have a very successful track record on this. We would like to discuss in detail on this in the next chapter. Thank you.